Okay, shall we start the class, please? Now look at it. So look here. We'll start the class with gravitation part. Now look here. If somebody will be asking you about gravitation, what answers you are going to give about gravitation? Let's check this one out. Are you ready, Peter? Anyone joined the class? YouTube में ना. Okay. So we'll start gravitation chapter. Please understand, in gravitation chapter, what and all we have to study. Okay. So now let's start the session, please. So please pay attention here for gravitation part. Ready, beta? Now listen, what we are going to do to understand this one. So look at. So in gravitation, we have to understand that what is attractive force. Attractive force means where and all of the attractive force is holding. What is the capacity through which an object will get attracted towards another object? Many questions are there, which is exactly concerned with gravitation. Okay. So now we will be understanding gravitation one by one. Okay. Now first thing is, if somebody will be asking you what is attractive force, attractive pull, then what answer you are going to give? Say. What is the meaning of attractive pull? A force with which the earth attracts or pull the object towards its center is called as gravitational pull. Understood? So if somebody will be asking you, then it is exactly the pull or the gravitational pull, or it is called as force of attraction or gravity. Understood? So this is exactly called as force of attraction or gravity. So the most important thing is, Unnati, what happened? That is called as force of attraction or gravity. So we need to understand some very important thing here. Got it? So like if somebody will be asking you how the objects are exactly attracting each other, is it a natural attraction or something? And if two objects are not attracting each other, means what? See, one book is kept on a table, and another book is kept on another table. If attractive pull will be very much often, then why these two objects are not coming together? Correct question, huh? See, that means what? Whatever. Good evening, beta. Arunisha or Bhavya? Good evening, Arunisha. Come on. So now look here, beta. If somebody will be asking you about this thing, then how Arunisha, hi beta. Where is Bhavya? Shanvi? Come on, we'll start. Now look at it. So we need to understand this thing. Okay. So the force with which the earth attracts all the object towards its center is called as gravitational force or earth or gravity. Understood now? So here, force of earth or gravity means what? Ki when an object will go towards the earth center. Got it? So it's not about that the object will go, they will make some space and go inside. No, means whatever you will throw now, it will fall down. Whatever you will throw, it will fall down. That is exactly an indication of what? It is indication that okay, the objects are getting attracted towards the earth. The objects are getting attracted towards where? Earth. Understood? So that is exactly called as gravitational force of earth or gravity. Understood? Now we are going to understand gravitation. One by one we will learn. When a ball is thrown up, it reaches a certain height. Yes, when the ball you are throwing up, it will reach to certain height. And after attaining a certain height, and then fall down to the earth. 100% this is happening na beta. Ki when you are throwing something, it will attain to certain height. After that, it will descend down. That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. So whatever you are exactly going to throw, it will return back. Understood? It will return back. So you need to understand. So when a ball is thrown up, it reaches a certain height and then fall down to the earth. The continuous pull of earth on the ball decreases its velocity in the upward direction. Yes, how the velocity keeps on getting decreased. You need to understand here. See, first though it will go with very high speed, correct now? After some point, what will happen? The speed will start deteriorating, and one stage will come, it will exactly become zero, and then it will fall down. Did you understood this one? Come on, say children. So that means what? When the object, Arisha understood, Unnati understood. So you understand this thing. When the object will be descending up, it will reach to certain height and then it will fall down. Got it? That means what? Its velocity is increasing or decreasing? Its velocity is decreasing. First, it is exactly going with a high velocity, but after some time, what will happen? The velocity decreases down. Understood? So now that means when a ball is thrown up, it reaches a certain height and then falls down to the earth. Got it? Now after that, what decreases its velocity? So who is decreasing the velocity? Come on, say. What is decreasing the velocity? What decreases the velocity? Then the answer is the velocity decreases because of the gravitational pull. So that is what? Gravitational pull is so intact. What it is doing? It is decreasing the gravity. What it will decrease the velocity? It will decrease what? Velocity. After that, it will fall back due to the downward pull of the earth. So first it reduced gravity and acceleration due to gravity and same anti. No, actually what it is happening here is, Aru, understand this very nicely beta. So when the object will be exactly descending up, the object will reach to certain height. So at the time it is going up, what will happen? Gravity will continuously try to pull it down. Got it? So continuously the gravity of any planet, like not only on Earth, if we will be throwing any object in any other planet, what will happen? Every planet will have some gravitational pull. Understood? So every planet will have some gravitational pull. So what will happen at that case? When the planet will try to pull, so the gravity will try to pull the object down. Understood? So continuously it will act towards downward. Got it? So it will keep trying to reduce the velocity, and one stage will come, it will drop down. I hope you might have understood. So here also this will happen. So then it falls back to the downward pull of Earth. The gravitational force of Earth is responsible for the rain. So what and all things are there? So first is the gravitational force of Earth is responsible for the rain falling to the Earth. It is responsible for the rain falling to the Earth, for holding the atmosphere above the Earth. This gravitational force also keeps us firmly on the ground to walk. So that means what? It is not only one factor. There are many factors associated with it. Understood? So object falling downward is not the only case. Rain is also falling downward. Why rain is falling downward? Because of yes, gravitational pull. Another thing, can you say what is the another factor related to it? Gravity, yeah, gravity is that the part that part only we have discussed. Any other thing associated with it? Can you say? Come on, say. Force of attraction is a usual thing. Force of attraction is a usual thing, but it will take the object go down. So now listen to it. We will talk about it. So the continuous pull of Earth on the pod decreases its velocity in the upward direction to zero, and then to some height, and then it falls back due to the downward pull of Earth. The gravitational force of Earth is responsible for the rain. So these things already we have discussed. Now we know that all planets move around the sun in circular orbit, wherein their direction of motion changes. So you need to understand one thing. Here, we talked about any object falling down. That's a usual thing. That's not a very big deal. What about another thing is like one planet is revolving around another planet. Can you tell me? No, usually you see that what you call the sun is exactly at the center and the planets are revolving around it. The sun is at the center and the planets are revolving around it. Do you have some answer related to it? Can anybody say? Do you have the answer related to it? Like an object is exactly at the center and something is revolving around it. Arunisha, Unnati, any answer is there related to this part? See, look here. So similarly, we are going to understand that in the solar system, so we know all planets move around the sun in a circular orbit, wherein their direction of motion change continuously. Yes, when any planet is exactly revolving around sun, so what it is changing? Direction of motion. How direction of motion changes? Can we see? Can you say how direction of motion is changing, Beta? Let's check this one out. The direction of motion will be changing because see here exactly this one, then it will this one. So this one, this one, this one, this one. So at every point you will see the tangential content will exactly tell the change in the direction of motion. This is exactly indicating what, beta? Change in direction of motion. What it is indicating? Change in direction of motion. So any planet will be revolving around sun will always change its direction of motion. Did you understood, Sam? Did you got the content here? So when an object will be revolving around, what is continuously changing its direction of motion? Got it? Now we will go back to the same content. Please understand this part. So now look at it. We understood this one. Okay. So now I'm just going to discuss this one. Arunisha understood. So we know that all planets move around the sun in circular orbit, wherein their direction of motion changes continuously. So what is changing continuously? Direction of motion. Got it? So the change in direction must be due to some force of each planet extended by the sun. So 100% sun is generating some pull. Correct now. So sun is generating some pull and the planets are revolving around it and the planets are revolving around it. I hope you might have understood. So the generation or the pull is there and the planets are revolving around it. Got it? So now we will go for the next one. Similarly in the solar system, since all the planets revolve around the sun, centripetal force act by acting on each planet, provided by force of attraction of sun on the planet. For these observations, Newton concluded that it is not only the earth which attracts the other object, and it is not only the sun which attracts the other planet. So, in fact, every object attracts every other object. This is the final conclusion that every object attracts every other object. Every object attracts every other object. Understood? Every object is attracting what, beta? Every other object. So what does this mean? Can anybody conclude that? Sam, can you conclude this factor? Every object attract every other object. See, I told you right now, na, ki when Arunisha, are you there? So we have understood the here now. So we understood one thing, that one attraction pull will be there. Understood? It will be diverting the direction. So we understood centripetal and centrifugal forces. Two different types of forces are there. So that content we need to understand. So now here we are going to talk about Newton concluded that it is not only the earth which attract the other object. The force with which two objects attract each other is called gravitational force, and the phenomenon is called as gravitation. Understood now? So this is note down please. This is exactly very important. The force with which two objects attract each other is called gravitational force, and this phenomenon is called gravity. Understood? Hmm. Did you got this point, Beta? So look here, Beta. So when we are talking about the planet rotation, so it is called as gravitation. So when an object is attracting any other object, that time the force of attraction means other object is called gravitational force, and its phenomenon is called as gravity. Understood? So now we will go for the next one. Now, the gravitational force of attraction between any two objects is always mutual. That's the most important thing. The gravitational force is always mutual. The gravitational force is always mutual. Got it? So now, the object may be any size, shape or mass as they may be any distance apart. But they will be exactly possessing some type of attractive force. It will be exactly possessing some type of attractive force. Okay? So now, suppose if the masses of two objects are small, then the gravitational force between them is very small, which will be not observed easily. Understood? ऋषभ, what actually you are wanting to know? Ma'am, two laws of Newton क्या है? Please explain. So Newton's का three laws of motion है, two laws of motion नहीं है. तो three laws of motion है, एक तो inertia है, दूसरा force का है, और तीसरा equal and opposite वाला है. तीन है और वो तीनों बहुत important है. Okay, so now listen, and here we are exactly here in gravitation chapter. What Newton has concluded that each and every object has some attractive force with which it is exactly trying to pull each other, but actually they are not doing that. Understood, Rishabh? वो होता नहीं है. I hope you might have understood. ठीक है? So now the gravitational force of attraction between any two objects is always mutual. The object may be of any size, shape or mass, and they may be any distance apart. Understood? So that's the most important thing we must understand. Now we will go for the next part. Come on, go for it. The force with which the earth attracts all the objects towards it is called as gravitational force or of earth or gravity. So now we are going to understand this next part. Can you check this one out, beta? Gravitation section. Go for it. See, look here, beta. When a ball is thrown up, it reaches a certain height and then fall down the earth. Why? Why? Why this is happening? The velocity decreases. The velocity decreases. Next one. So that means what? An intact gravitational pull is needed to let the object go to certain height. That's most important here. Okay. So now better we will talk about it. When a ball is thrown up, it reaches a certain height and then fall down the earth. The continuous pull of earth of the ball decreases its velocity. So this already we know. But better next point we are going to understand about Kepler's law of planetary motion. So what is Kepler's law of planetary motion? So if somebody will be asking Kepler's law of planetary motion, what we are going to talk about. So there is exactly, you need to understand that Kepler has given some laws. Wait, beta, 1 minute.